Hi, can you hear me? How's everyone doing? Good? It's a crazy day today, okay? So, whole lot of stuff happened. I got a leaking air conditioner. What do I have? I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm still hungry. What else? My dog Dex is sick. He's vomiting. He's like, been vomiting quite frequently since yesterday. So, how you guys doing? How are you, Dennis? Hi, Milo. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Javex. Yeah, my poor dog, Dex. He's been through a lot. You know, he's diabetic. He has to have his insulin injection twice a day. And I think, okay, what's happening here in Singapore is that we have what you call it, haze. Not only haze, but the temperature has risen up considerably. I mean, it's really hot. You know, sometimes it hit at 35 at the daytime, and then you have the haze that's from Indonesia. It's always been there every year. It kind of like tapered down during the COVID season, but now it started up again, and it's quite bad. But I think the heat is the one. The heat is like sucking out my strength in the daytime. When um, and yeah, not good, right? So I think it might be a factor for how should we say, for Dex, my dog, because maybe it's too hot. But in any case, I think it's age, probably age. It's really sensitive about certain things, and I don't like him to have diarrhea or to be vomiting, because being diabetic there's a whole lot of complications. Anyway, I won't be sleeping tonight. I'll be after this live stream. I'm not gonna be too long. It's probably an hour or so. Then I'm going to like take my supper, my late dinner, and watch over him just in case he starts vomiting again. Yeah. Yeah. It's not 30 degrees. I mean, now it's like presently now it's oh, what's the temperature now? Yeah, now it's 30. So if you see, for the highs, it went up as high as 34 today, right? It's crazy. And then we have the haze. So this is the haze index for Singapore. You can see it. Okay. And this is courtesy of Indonesia, all right, with their forest clearing and whatever they do every year. It's the Malaysia government has complained, the Thai government has complained year after year. Nothing has been done. We just don't know what to do with a neighbor like that. Oh no. Yeah, it might be good for the guitar, but it's not good for us. Yeah. Oh, lordy. Anyway, today I got something nice to show you guys. Very interesting. Let me get the name for this. This is something weird. This is from Clement from Guitar 77. He actually passed me his guitar. This is his old Squire, but he fitted something on it, which I find to be very interesting. I haven't played on it yet, so I'm gonna play a little bit later on. Let me see now. Oh my goodness, where you go? Where you go? I lost him again. Wait, hold on. You? Okay, there you go. All right, so this is called a true temperament neck. Interesting. So this is his old Squire. Really nice You know, yeah. So if you notice the headstock, this is a true temperament neck. This is from Germany. Came in with lock-in tuners from, where is this? This is Goto lock-in tuners. I do not know whether Clem put this on himself or it came in with lock-in tuners, but check out the fretwork. Yeah, for a while you thought that you're looking at a warp screen, but this is not. This is that's the way it is. So it's supposed to have like perfect intonation for every fret. And Clement has tested it. He has recorded his guitar. He was really amazed that even when he was playing a bar chord, it just stays in tune. So I have to tune his guitar first. Hi, David. Hi, James. Hold on. Bonsoir, Joel. It's a Squire, David, but with a different neck. This is the true temperament neck from Germany. Notice the fret, so it's all askew, but this is supposed to have perfect intonation all the way up, every fret, and I think it's true. Every time when I play the key of E, when I hit this C sharp minus 7, 11, it always sounds just a tiny, little bit off, but I like this. This is like totally in tune. Domenico, ciao. Ciao a tutti. Hi, Klaus. You're right. Wipe the neck down with alcohol. It's nice. This it's weird looking. Yeah, it's a bit weird looking, but apparently it does its work. You know, this is like nice. You gotta try it in order to know. Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you how it feels like. It feels like normal frets, you know. I was kind of worried about the way the whole fretwork is kind of skewed. That you might have problem like playing normally. But if you just don't think about it and you just play normal, it's just normal. It's just like any other neck. So this True Temperament neck is going for 1,005 Singapore dollars. So hey Siri. How much is 1,500 Singapore dollars in US dollars?
$1,500 is 1,096 US dollars and 9 cents.
Not cheap. 1,096 US dollars. 1,096 dollars for just a neck, and you can have like different configuration. You have maple or rosewood, maybe the neck shape. I don't know, C, modern C. Fret radius. So I think you can kind of like check out their website and see what they have to offer. Let me just do a search here, see whether I can. What is this again? Truth. Oh, I have the website here actually, so hold on. Give me a second, guys. My good lord. I lost him again. There you go. Okay, True Temperament. True Temperament. Okay, this is the website. I'm gonna give you the link. Okay, the link is on the way now. Alright, so it does offer a whole lot of different necks, like 22 frets. Okay, so basically what they're doing right now is just for the Strat and the Tally guitars. 12-inch fret radius. Okay, so they don't come in with tuners. You got to pre-install. I mean, you got to install them yourself. Comes in with choice of Power Ferro and Maple fretboard. So this is right. This is Power Ferro. Yeah, this is Power Ferro, right? The nut is. I mean, the neck is delivered without hardware and nut. So you got to cut your own nut. You gotta have your own nut. That's about it. And okay, so for the website itself. There is a option for you to buy from the website. Yeah, so you can actually order. I don't know. Maybe you can get them to install and pre-install the tuners and the nut if you so chooses. You got to find out from them. Yeah. Cool. Interesting. They even have like a what you call that, a semi-solid a hollow body guitar with the True Temperament neck. So this is pretty interesting. Alright. Hi Oren, how are you? Chuck. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know whether it's stainless steel. I think it's probably stainless steel. Let me just check. Product. It should be stainless steel because you don't want to refret this. No way, Okay. So they have a couple of necks on sale. Oh, so, oh wow, it's actually cheaper if you buy it from the website. USD 659 for a standard Strat shaped maple, right? And let me see, Retro frets. Yes, these are all made of stainless steel. These are all stainless steel frets. So yeah, USD 659. So the 1005 that we're talking about includes installation. That's from Clement. So not just the neck, it includes installation. Yeah. Oh, you love it? Thank you, Orin. I have fun time playing it. What can go wrong went wrong. For the review, first off, there were a couple of times where I had to redo the actual review itself. I think I did the review like 3 times, recorded it 3 times. And then after that, when I released it, I got a copyright strike saying that this is a song from somewhere else, and I searched the web for that title of the song, never exists. It does not exist. So in any case, I think they're talking about the riff. So as far as I know, riffs are not under. You cannot have copyright for guitar riffs unless it's like Smoke on the Water, where it's so famous. Anyway, this riff that you heard in the song is also like very similar to this old Deep Purple song called "Sail Away." Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, I follow dispute. I'm gonna see what happens. Rob Blackmore, hi, how are you? Just jamming your Eddie Van Halen Wolfgang special. Nice. So I haven't seen you guys for a while. How you guys doing? I mean, everyone's okay. Like I haven't been on for a fortnight. Yeah, was not thinking. I was actually thinking of not having a live stream tonight because of Dex, and also because I'm really tired. I woke up early today and did the review, and then I taught. I have lessons with my students and continue the review again. So yeah, I'm pretty zonked in a way. But it's Dex. It's my dog that makes me worried. And I don't have to be worried for the dogs and the kids. Yeah. But I do worry. Milo, does diabetes make nausea or is any kind of med side effects or the dog food maybe? I don't know. He was fine. We were still feeding him the same dog food. He had diabetes for a long time now. Couple of years, like maybe 7 years. Yeah. So it's not the insulin injection that's causing him. I don't know. We'll probably send him to a vet tomorrow to see what the doctor has to say. But tonight, yeah, for now it's like, what time is this? About 12:25 a.m. I'll have to keep a close watch over him, in case he vomits all over the place. Yeah. Hi, Timothy. How are you? But it's the weather. I know it's the weather because I can feel the heat is so stifling. I belong to Europe, or Canada, for example. Somewhere cold. Yeah, I suffer in the heat. The good thing about, like, if you stay in Arizona, for example, is it gets really hot, right? I've been there. It's really hot, but then it gets cold. Singapore, you have hot every month of the year after year. Except sometimes, like during the past 3 years, you have like really nice weather. Actually, it doesn't hit like 33 at all. It borders around 30, 31. I can live with 30, 31, but once it hits 33, 34, 35, man, I give up. I surrender. I remember it wasn't that hot, when I was growing up. I remember Singapore used to be really windy. It's sunny, it gets humid, but it's not hot like now. I don't know. Climate change. You're doing good, Tim. Good, great. Can I come visit you? Is it cold over there? Speaking of which, I might head down to Italy come November. So I've yet to confirm the dates, and I would try to visit Paoletti, the factory in Tuscany. So yeah, if I do, then I'll let you guys know. What? You're sure 58? Oh, I'll have fun. How are your videos going on, Dennis? Exactly. So, even if it hits 36-degree in Arizona, it's dry heat. So I can live with dry heat. But the humidity here is crazy. I could just walk around in the kitchen and I'll be like perspiring like crazy, like in the sauna. And after when I take a bath, it's like, the whole body is like, it's different. So I don't like it. Hi, Mike. Oh, okay. I wanted to ask you for a while. What's your favorite place venue that you played before? Oh, interesting. I have to say O2, just because it's O2 in London. Yeah, I played that once, and it's a different feeling. I mean, it's just at like any stage. It's just that to know that a whole lot of your uh, the artists that you admire, that you look up to, has performed there. It's a different feeling. My dream place to perform will be the Royal Albert Hall. That'll be nice. But yeah, O2, yeah, it's up there, right up there. The second one, there are three places that I really like. The second one would be Kai Tak Airport in Hong Kong. Now, if some of you guys, whether some of you guys are familiar with Hong Kong, there used to be an old airport called Kai Tak Airport, and it's smack right down in Hong Kong, like in downtown. I forgot whether it's in Kowloon or it's in Hong Kong Island. Anyway, for the plane to land in Kai Tak Airport, you had to maneuver around the buildings. So it's crazy. So you see this plane maneuvering around the high rise block housings, and sometimes you can see the people who are living in the apartments, and then it kind of land into Kai Tak Airport, and it's a tricky airport to land because a couple of planes have overshot the runway and ended up in the sea. So that is Kai Tak Airport, and I remember back in I don't know, was it 99 or year two? I think it's 99. We did a concert there with Ame, and it's a wonderful feeling because you're playing in an airport and you can see the runway. Now, mind you, the airport was slated for decommissioning and deconstruction because they're going to build like, apartments over it. So they had a new airport somewhere far away. So that is the old airport, and we actually did a concert there. It was packed full. It was like 65,000 people. So the sound was horrible because there's no enclosure. Everything was like out in the open, but the fun of it is like crazy. So that's the second place. The third, third on my this number three on my favorite venue will be the National Stadium in Singapore, which has now been demolished. Now is being replaced by this sports center, which is also like a indoor stadium. But the old National Stadium was an iconic place because we had a whole lot of football matches. You can cater to about 65,000 people. I had a concert. We did a concert there. It was great. And to be playing, I've actually played that twice. Once for a concert, and the other one for a Christian event, the Global Day of Prayer, which was packed to the rim. So yeah, it's a nice place to play. The sound wasn't all that good, but it's containable. Yeah. So these are three of my favorite places. Northern Arizona is a lot cooler. Yeah, I bet. David K, can you recommend an in-ear monitor system for playing live? Something that doesn't bankrupt me, preferably. Yes, I can. You can I'm going to try and give you the link if I can, but it's from AliExpress. If you search for AliExpress, you can probably come across this brand. Let me just give you I see whether I can get the link to you, okay? What? Oh man. What is... Hold on, let me sign in to AliExpress again. It's ridiculous. So there's this Chinese brand of in-ear monitors that I find to be really good. Right now, I'm not using this. I'm actually using a Fat Freak, right, which is a local company. They do exceptionally good in-ear monitors, but they do cost a lot. I mean, cost a bit. So if you have the budget, you might want to check out. The brand is called Fat Freak. Yeah. So this monitor that this in-ear monitor that I used to use, I think I bought like 5 pairs of this, but individual different models. What's the brand called? Give me a second, okay? It's getting there. Okay, it's called KZ or KZ for you Americans out there. Oh, so they have different models. In case you want to check out what a brand is like. Let me see now. No more? Okay, hold on. Let me just do a search. In that case, let's just do a search for you. So they have an official store actually, so you can head on to the official store and see what they have. Wow, they have new models right now, and it's pretty affordable. Where's the official store? I don't see no official store. Official. So hot in this room. I can't find the official store. In any case, look. You search for KZ, KZIEMs in AliExpress. They're good and cheap. All right. All right. Anytime, Timothy? Sure. I'll come when it snows. When it starts snowing. Hi, Mike. Okay, I just saw you, so I'm saying hi again. Just answer your question. That's Toaster. Hello, John. God bless you and everyone in chat during these crazy times. Oh, yes, it's definitely a crazy time. Yeah, having computer problems when trying to edit. Got to get new wireless mouse. Have trouble using the touchpad. Okay. Yeah. Looking for you guys to play Madison Square Garden. Yeah, that'll be the day. In a media, just coming from the Coma video, seems like a nice guitar. The song was great. Thank you. Play a lot of Backyard Gardens, but never Madison. No worries, Gary. No worries, David. Yeah. Hi, Glenn. Yeah, the Coma guitar is. I actually bite my time doing that review because I had a guitar since last week, and I was just playing it. I just like playing it. So I did the Chevelle, and I just bite my time. I just wanted to like let the videos kind of breathe a little bit. So I spent some time teaching with the Coma guitar as well, just playing it here, and I just love spending time with that guitar. If I have room to spare and money to spare, I'll probably get this guitar. But this guitar is way up there. It's like nearly 4 grand in Singapore money, in Singapore currency. So it's a bit of a steep price to pay, but it's a great guitar. I just like the overall quality. It looks kind of beat up in a way because it's supposed to look like resemble the old Coma guitar that Michael Landau has. But the sound that this guitar make is something else, and just the feel of it. Yeah. Carlos, I bought a small PV amplifier and reverb last Wednesday. Message the seller to ask if he would please let me know so that I can be home on the day. As of today, no answer and not ship. Oh, I hate guys like that. Yeah, that's horrible. The least they could do is to answer your text. Mike, I don't forget to get okay. You take care, Mike. God bless you too. Glenn John, I saw a video with your talented grandson, and he's a young player. Does he tend to stay with one brand guitar, or does he have a variety? He's my godson, not my grandson. Marcus, you're talking about Marcus. Marcus is on tour currently in China doing so many concerts. He basically uses a Sir, the Matteo Asato model. So he loves it. He saved up a long time for it, and he got it. So he used to use a Helix. Right now, I think he's using something else. I'm not too sure whether it's a Fractal or some, or I don't know. I don't know what he's using. So yeah, so he's great. I mean, he has a couple of guitars. Yeah, but I think his primary guitar will be the Matthew Asato, and he just ordered a James Tyler, so he's patiently waiting for it to arrive. Yeah, the lead time is about a year, so Milo is supposed to have fried roast, but the factory maybe did a mistake. No. What happened was this guitar was like a 57 Stratocaster that he had, and I remember him saying that he actually took it to James Tyler to have it fitted with the Freud row system, as well as a booster, and that's how the routing came about. And then somehow along the road, he took out the Freud rows. Like most of us, we outgrew the Freud rows, and that's how the guitar ended up looking like the way it is. So it's cool. David K, you wasn't kidding about Fat Freak being pricey. Ouch! But hey, they're good. Oh, they're good. They're great. They're great. I stand by the IEMs. I use them for so many shows. And I have no problem with them. It just sounded good. What? My oh yes, he is Carlos. He's a great player. He's so much better than me. Yeah, so much of he plays better than me anytime. He can floor me anytime. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. I knew him since he was like really young, like I don't know, 7, 8 years old. You know, and he just took a we just kind of clicked, even at that young age. And he was so interested in guitar. He at one time he was playing guitar. The guitar was just as high as him. He was playing in church, and that's how he progressed. He listens to what I play for albums, intently copying my solos and licks. And his father is a good arranger too, so that kind of helped him along. He came over here every now and then from Malaysia to pay me a visit, as well as to have some lessons with me. And sometimes I go up there to visit the family, and I'll give him some lessons and some tips. I brought him along for a couple of my shows so he can see what's going on behind the scene. Lovely boy, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy that he turned out to be this great musician that he is. He's married. His wife is great. Lovely girl. So yeah, I'm going up to visit them in December, hopefully, and spend some time with them. Yeah. I also have a amp head in my room. That is from Black Star. It's one of the latest amp. I forgot the model. Let me just find out the model for you. So hot. I gotta turn on the air conditioner for a while. It's just so hot. The fan doesn't help. It's so stuffy inside here. Um, uh, oh my good lord. What amp did I have? The guys from Black Star actually came to City Music a couple of days ago. I was supposed to yeah, head on down, but I was too busy. Um, Great, So they have some training for the Black Star products in City Music, and they're British. Yeah. I don't see the amp here. Strange. Is it this one? Hold on. Yeah, is it HT Club? HT. I think it's a HT model. I have the amp head actually. Nope, don't see it. Anyway, I'm gonna review it soon enough, maybe next week. Um, Supposed to be it's brand new. It just released. It's just been released, so I don't have the model here. So Sorry. It's still leaking. You guys are awfully quiet. What's happening? I have some McWings waiting for me to chomp them down. And my stomach is crying out for food. Okay. Any other questions that you want to ask moi? I'm glad I bought this amp, and I'm glad I built this pedal board. All these videos that you've seen lately, they've all been played through this, except for the heavier stuff, which I would utilize the Helix Native. But more the subtle stuff, and maybe an overdriven sound, like simple overdriven sound. They're all from this Get Up. I like the chorus because the chorus just gives me a different sound to it, and in conjunction with the Deluxe 61 from Origin Effects with the tremolo on, it just gives me a different. Yeah, I like it. I like the sound I'm getting from this combination of effects. I'm gonna play around a bit because I got other effects lying around from NuX, which are like time-based. Incidentally, I have this. What's this? Who are you? Don't go falling down on me. Okay. So this is relatively new. This is a heavy-duty professional wireless pack. In case you guys need a wireless pack for your stage work. When you're playing in church or whether you're playing in live, so it's pretty awesome. I saw a bit of a demo for this. It's quite impressive, and it's quite big. But this includes the receiver as well as the transmitter, and the transmitter is not this wimpy plug-in kind of a transmitter. This is like really heavy duty pack where you can velcro or tape it down to your guitar strap, just like any normal professional wireless packs from Sennheiser or from wherever. So I'm gonna test this out soon too. I think this is a great idea. And there's another thing that I got which is from NuX, which is really cool. It's let me see if I can pull it out. This thing. This is a very cool tool to have. This is a multi-tester from NuX, right? So it's really compact. Did I open this yet? No, I have not opened this yet. So let's open it. What the heck? Yeah, go for the Helix, man. I swear by the Helix. Monk was telling me about this before this was released, and I'm going like, okay, if you have one, let me know. So this is how it looked like. It's multi-tester. I'm gonna do an unboxing right now on the live stream. So crazy. I should actually wait for the actual unboxing, but now I do it for you guys. Yeah, so why does it have a tuner too? So this is a tuner as well as a multi-tester. So you can test your connection between each and every pedal that you have. You can tune it. You can basically mount this wherever you want to be, or let it be free flowing. Like you can just put it under the pedal board if you want to, velcro it down, and make it so that it's easy to take out and kind of test all the cables that you have in your pedal board. Nice. Yeah, so it runs with a 9-volt power supply too, so you can actually have this in your board, and it can go out, DC in, DC out, so you can kind of daisy chain your power supply. Nifty little tool. I see something here. What is this? Oh. Okay, instruction manual. Oh, nothing else. Oh, what is this? Oh, the cable. So you have the power cable for this unit. Interesting. Nice. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, like Nuix is one company that is always on. They're always innovating new things. Like I was so glad that they actually passed me the Bumblebee pedal board. Now they come up with all these little nifty, useful tools. Yeah, and they listen. They actually listen to commands and to advice. Like I was talking to them about this what you call it, the Cerebus. They came up with this thing called Cerebus, and I told Mark, I said, hey, the Cerebus is a great idea, but it could be improved much better if you put it. And then they listen and they came up with the Trident. So they're one company that actually listen to people, and they're not like so arrogant as to not care. So, and the other thing that they did was they were so kind to accommodate me sometimes when I'm using the Stageman, for example, for my acoustic guitar, and they will accommodate me because I didn't want the looper, and they will give me a firmware, a custom firmware to turn off the looper. So that's pretty cool. I don't see any other company doing that for me. Yeah. Coil pedal? Yeah, maybe you can say that. Interesting, right? And it's not expensive. Okay, where were we? What? Yeah, Milo, why don't you take your dinner with you to stream? It's fried chicken, Milo. It's gonna stink up this whole room. Yeah. Glenn, I'm not a fan of fried roast. I've been thinking about trying one again, but I think I'll need to hit a local store to try some. Not sure if my feelings can change. I actually tried to stay away from fried roast for the longest time until I started playing. There's this, I remember this black Sir guitar that Clement passed to me, equipped with EMGs and gold fried roast. Hardware was all in gold. It came with a fried roast. I love it to death. It has this recess, like like what you see in the Coma as well as the Ibanez, and you can do incredible things with it. And I just found it so liberating. But at the same time, I'm going like, I would probably play the fried roast with a 10, if it's 0 10s. So that I won't break strings so easily, and that's always been the fear when it comes to using fried roast. But for me, I'm okay. I can use a fried roast anytime. Orion, do I get nervous when playing such big venues? No, I don't. It's just you probably to end up playing in such big venues. You probably have done a couple of shows before, so yeah, it's all like autopilot in many ways. So, but the feeling you get when you're playing is just totally different. I remember one time when I was playing Shanghai, and there was this big football stadium, and they were overpacked because how Chinese the Chinese promoters sometimes. This is back in the 1998, and I think they oversold the tickets, so there was like incredible, almost close to 70,000 people in the stadium alone. And I remember the atmosphere, this electric atmosphere when we walked into this, because the Chinese authorities have a different way of doing security. So everybody got to get out of the stadium, of the venue. We call it 清场, and it's clear the stage. So you can get out of the venue, and then once the sniffer dogs have done the spot check and everything, then they let the audience come in, and just people will just rush in. Just imagine that 70,000 of these guys, all fans, rushing in, and then you come in, and we had to walk like in pairs. So we had to walk into the stage, and the fans were all crazy because they see us walking in. So it's quite an experience. And then what got me on that night was when I had to sing a song that I wrote for Army, and I had to start the song. And I've done it so many times, and I wasn't nervous. I just have to keep on telling myself, hit the right pitch, hit the right pitch. Once I started the right pitch, I'm okay. So it was great. It was great. It was a fantastic night because the crowd was so energetic. It's crazy. Yeah, I remember. It's just the bulk of it. The amount of fans in that stadium. Yeah. Anyway, our Carlos question: what is new in your life? For me, well, nothing. I guess everything's the same. I'm just looking forward for more shows to do, which doesn't seem to be happening. I'm just waiting for my brother Eric to tell me what's happening. So I'm just looking forward for my trip to Italy as well as to Malaysia. Was supposed to go up to Japan with my wife next year, but somehow I don't think it'll work out. We'll see how the finances is. So to travel you need money. So yeah, we're just like being very prudent in these days. David, no need for the aircon in the UK. I know, I'm so jealous. Paul Mata, hey John, love your videos. Any ideas about the new Fender Tone Master as compared to the Helix? People are saying the Helix is old and don't really recommend it to buy now. Rubbish. The Helix is never old because it's always updating their firmware. There are new effects, new amps, new IRs. It's crazy. I've used the Helix for so long, and I still find it's really, really relevant today. I just love the way it works. Now, the Tone Master is expensive. It's not cheap. It's bulky. I would go for a Helix anytime. But truth being said, I have not tried the Tone Master yet, so I cannot give my true assessment. I'm just waiting for Sweetie to pass me a Tone Master to review. I would love to ask Fender for it, but I just don't want to do it right now. It'll be great if Fender is listening and decide to pass me one, so I can kind of evaluate how does it compare with the Helix in the Camper, for example, or the Effecto. Paul Mata, I was thinking about getting the Helix. A bit tired of the Camper. Get the Helix, Joy of Music. Hi John, I'm a big thank you. That is on the Bumblebee. I put a Flammer drum pedal. Ooh, and the Echo Verb delay and reverb. What? $20 Kimsey pedals, crazy board, but it makes so good sounds. I'm glad. Joy of Music. I'm 35 and I can play rhythm guitar as well. I'm learning skills and want to improvise soon. Am I too old to learn the solo, or can I just learn in a few years? You're never too old to learn anything. I have a friend, my former boss. He treated me so good. That was way before I started playing music. I was like 22 years old, and he loved music. He loved the Shadows, but he couldn't get himself to play the guitar because he was busy earning money, setting a career for himself. And later on in life, after I left the company, he was successful. He had got his own company, really successful. He got his own building right now. And at a good old age of 60, he decided to pick up guitar. And he got to start from scratch. And he learned to play everything that had Marvin play. So I met him like a couple of years ago, just to hook up with him, and he invited me to his studio, and I saw all the amps and the guitars that he owned and the way he played, and I was like, wow. So you're never too old to learn how to solo or to do any other thing, you know. Yeah, just keep at it. It doesn't mean that you will get to play solo like in a couple of months' time. It'll take some time. It'll take some time. But my thing is like it's not about the like I was talking to one of my students today. He was playing all these notes and everything, and he was like, trying to get it over and done with. But my advice to him was not to do that and to dwell in what he's playing, to appreciate every note that he's playing. And I'm not talking about being egoistical and be like, really appreciative, super appreciative of everything that you say or play, but to dwell in your playing and, and listen to what you're playing, to the dynamics of it. Whether are you applying dynamics to your playing? Are you applying musicality? Are you applying rhythm to your playing? So whenever I pick up a guitar and play, whether it's a simple thing, the same old riff that I used to do, I do it because I just want to. I just want a guitar to sound great. I just want to find a sweet spot of that guitar, and to coax it out of that guitar. So I love it. That's why I love playing guitar. That's why I'm doing this. What I'm doing on YouTube, because I love playing guitar. So you should too, and not just to learn in the fastest time, because nothing can be accomplished if you rush through. You have to dwell, spend your time dwelling in it, learning and trying out new things and understanding what you go wrong and not repeat the same mistake. Certain things that you can pick up and commit to muscle memory and keep it, and then use it again, So a lot of us guitarists, when we play, we actually are like, reusing a whole lot of riffs that we learned in our youth or in our past. So a lot of notes that we do are from certain riffs that we play, but then we kind of like change it a little bit to suit our own style. So that's the secret, right? Anyway, Harley doing a bit of a studio revamp because of you, John. Well, glad to help. I'm gonna buy a tilt back amp holder and get some effects on top. I like the style and like the style and good with Ableton. Any thought of modeling amps with pedals? My thought about modeling amps is don't get a modeling amp. I would advise you to get a sort of a, if you're using Ableton and all that, you can actually get a plugin. Like there's so many plugins available. Like you have the one from Fractal. You have the one from Helix. You have the Helix Native, which is totally worth the money. Or you have Guitar Rig, and whatever. So what you want to do is have a good pair of monitor speakers. And if you're like me who wants to hear the cabinet sound, then get a good amp. Get a Tone Master, because you can still use it to record if you want to. And there's so many Tone Masters, different models out. You have the Princeton, you have the Twin Reverb, you have the Deluxe. So that's the way to go. I don't recommend modding amps, because most of the time they just don't cut it. Too many things. I like things to be simple. Like there has too many things into an amp. I can't turn me off. It can't turn me off because you're trying to do too many things. And that's one of the things that I told Nuex to, like, every other pedal has a looper at one time. And I told Monk, I said, we don't need another looper. What we need is a standalone multi effects or effects pedal that just does its work well. I'd rather you save the DSP for better sound, for bigger memory, so that you can do more things, rather than to commit certain DSP to go into a looper, which we don't need, because we can always buy a standalone looper in our pedal board. Something to think about. Glenn, 59, still learning new skills, enjoying learning. Yeah, that's the way to go. Dennis, the Bumblebee board costs almost half of what the whole assembly costs. Thought it would be a good laugh. David, after I practice M as well at home, I don't know where to go with a Harley Benton Tube 15, put my pedal board into it, or something like a digital amp, a Nuex or Post Grid. Any recommendation? My recommendation, like I said, get a real amp, get a good amp. You don't want to get a tube amp because, number one, it will not be cost effective because tube do wear and tear. Get a modding, sort of a modding amp, like the Tone Master. I think the Tone Master is the way to go. Or if you're on a budget, then get the Harley Benton amps, or some of the orange amps are pretty nice too if you like the orange sound. For me, I am not a fan of the katanas or the even 96. They have their own modding. I'm not a fan of those. Yeah. Dennis, you're afraid we will smell a chicken and leave to get some. And no, the smell sticks to this place, and it will linger on. It will linger on. Yeah. And the media 96 still delivers updates for Helix. Yeah, it does. It does. It's a crazy company. I love them. I love them to bits. Hardy agree. I always say we are playing the guitar like it's a toy or experimenting makes it better. Yes, absolutely. What's that? I have the Viper and Sempera. Yeah, so this is what is happening. I'm still remembering what you asked me, Carlos, about what's happening in my life. I think I've come to a stage where I really want to exercise, but I cannot because the haze is like really bad. And I tried cycling the other night and I ran out of breath. I think probably because I ate and then I went cycling, so the food hasn't been digested fully, and that's probably the reason why it cost me the bong. But I think the air has a part to play in age. So I'm trying to gradually cycle more. So that's what I want to do. I want to improve my health, my stamina, for example, and I think I can do it, but in stages because I don't want to do it too hard. Yeah, after all, I'm old. I'm an old man. Glenn, yeah, give a pedal that I can turn a knob and change the sound. Let the amp push the sound, not manipulate. Not a fan of morning amps so much to remember. Intermediate is dinner time in Switzerland. Oh, bon appetit. Carlos, look at the analog solid state Orange Crush 100 Fender Tone Master. Yeah, go for the Tone Master, Carlos. You won't go wrong. Made a video about a gig I played where one song on my part was just a 3 and 4 note repetition, but the crowd kept wanting the lead guitar to do his solo again. David, you not got any new stuff to give us sneaky peek of this week? I just did the deck. You just missed it. I have another guitar in there. I didn't want to break it out because I was thinking of endings pretty soon tonight. I need to go get my supper and look after my poor dog. Harley, Bear might look into them. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. So okay, I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, I'm tired. So I don't know. It's like maybe like I think mentioned this before in my last stream. Like the stress me coping with stress. So I'm not talking about getting depressed again or anything like that. No, God forbid. God is good. He looks after me every day. I'm just talking about the stress that we face every day. Like for example, my daughter got sick and I was stressed out. Now my dog is sick. I'm stressed out. I can't go cycling because of the haze. I'm a bit slightly stressed out. I got a copyright strike. Not copyright strike. Someone's like claiming that this song belongs to that Komar song that I played belongs to another song, which I can't find any trace of it. So all these things like the leaking air conditioner, All these are like little things that causes me stress, and I don't like it. My fact is my Mac Mini broke down a couple of days ago. It just went blank. I found out later it wasn't my Mac Mini. It was my video accelerator yeah, unit that had kind of loose connection. Yeah, that's about it. Yes, Carlos. We need to pray for them. Yeah, it was like getting bad to worse at one time because you have earthquakes apart from the Hamas attack and then the bombing, and then we have earthquake, and then we have the war in Ukraine. I don't know what the heck is going on. And we just recovered from COVID-19, which everybody tend to forget that scores of people have are no longer with us because of the virus, and yet we are declaring war and killing each other. So it's just stupid, just plain stupid, you know. Anyway, I look to Jesus. Yeah, He will never let us down. My Lord keeps His word, so I just look to Him. Everything will be settled in His time. Joy Music. How do you play guitar with the chair you're sitting in? It seems like a handle is coming out. It makes me think I can't play on this chair. How do you? What handle? There is a handle here where you can just kind of bring it down, and then you can relax and do whatever editing that you need to do. You want to play guitar, fold it back up, and I can play guitar. So great chair to have, Hinomi. If you're interested, look at this video that I did a review on this chair, and I think there's a discount if you want to buy it under my link. So I don't know whether the chair is available in your country, but they are quite international. They have some I have some like friends overseas who actually bought this, so let me just take a look at it. Okay, I gotta go. I've been saying I gotta go. You take care, guys. May God bless you. May God keep you and your family safe. May God just bless you with the gift of music each and every day that you wake up and you find newfound joy in your playing, that you find newfound joy in listening to new materials, that you find newfound joy in encouraging someone who's close to you. And may the Lord just grant you peace wherever you are, you and your family, your children, your children's children. May they be blessed with God's protection. May they be blessed with the blessing that's directly from God, that they would be safe wherever they are. They will be joyful. Their lives will be filled with joy. So this is why I pray for all you guys. And yeah, just Christmas is coming just around the corner, right? So this is October, you have November, then you have December, another year older. So we get older year by year, and yeah, that's life. So for me, I just take every day as it is. I'm just glad to be alive. Every day I give thanks to Jesus for that. So you guys should too, right? Take care, guys, and I'll see you. I'll see you real soon. I'll see you the next live stream. Right? Hopefully next week, if I can make it. Ciao. Take care. Yes, Carlos. Thank you. Bye.